Hey y'all, welcome back to my petty ass channel. So, y'all are getting our 2-for-1 special. Go y'all. So, I was outside, right? I was just drinking me some coffee, right? Oh, this shit's good as fuck. Anyway, so I was drinking coffee, right? On the front porch, I was like an old man. I was reading a fucking book. I don't read books, but God was like, you need to read a book. So, I was reading a book, right? And I looked up and I saw from the corner of my eye these two little kids. They're like maybe 3 or 4 years old. I don't know how old they were. But they were walking across the street and they just were standing there. Like they were standing in the middle of the road. And I'm like, yo, they're about to get run over. They're about to be roadkill, dead, you know? So I'm like, I'm gonna be a good citizen. And I'm like, Superman, who? So like I just put my coffee down, my book down, and I went to the road, and like I brought him, out of the road and stuff. And the one little girl, I don't know none of them, mind you. And I'm like, the one little girl was like, who the fuck are you? I'm like, bitch, I know the fuck you lying. I'm like, excuse me? She was like, who the fuck are you? And then the little brother was like, yeah, nigga. I'm like, y'all are little fetuses. I will eat you. I will eat you. Don't fuck with me. This is why I don't like kids. I don't know why God told me to be a fucking good citizen for once, but I was trying to be nice. So, I kept my composure. I kept myself. I'm like, where's your mommy and daddy at, They're like, why the fuck do you care? You crusty, dusty, ugly ass fucking kids. I just saved your fucking life. You not want to be like disrespectful towards me? No, that's not how it works. I'm like, so go right in the middle of the fucking road and get run over. I don't care. 3, 4, 5 years old. You want to cuss at me like you're grown? Do what you want. Go in the middle of the road and get ran over. Because there was fucking cars coming back and forth and I pushed them out of the way so their ugly asses didn't get ran over by a goddamn car or a semi-truck. So, they just went right back in the road and they sat there and some lady from like down the road, like way down the road, like I've never seen this lady a day in my life. She doesn't live nowhere near me. This lady came like from out of the road, like from around the corner and stuff, and she was like, how dare you talk to those children like that? I'm like, their asses are in the middle of the fucking road. Hello, Suzanne. Actually, I don't know what the fuck her name is. I just called her Suzanne. But anyway, she was like, okay, you're so disrespectful. I'm like, I'm disrespectful. I'm like, you know what? Fine. You take those little ugly ass fetuses in the middle of the road and call the cops. Tell them where their mommy and daddy is. She was like, I'm their aunt. Mind you, she was like maybe 60 years old. I don't know. She's old, but she has some floppy boobies. So when she's talking, she's like, so she was like, I'm their aunt, and her touch like this. I'm like, I don't give a fuck who you are. Now that I know that you're their aunt, watch them, you ugly bitch. I'm like, oh my god, like what's so hard about that? Parents these days are stupid. Like, I just don't understand. Watch them. They're like 2 years old. In the middle of the fucking road. Playing in the middle of the road. Like, I would understand maybe, if they like dropped a ball or something in the road, I would understand that. I don't understand why they would be in the middle of the road when she's right down the fucking road, and why the fuck they're all the way down to Africa, but that's beyond me. So I'm like, okay, but like, they were just sitting in the middle of the road. They were just sitting in the middle of the road, and I'm like, y'all, oh my god. I'm like, I'm gonna go to hell if I don't help them, and if I help them, obviously I got screamed at, so apparently I did something wrong. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So the lady walks down the street again, and then she comes back, and she was like, did you touch my kids? I know you're lying. I'm like, no, you crusty bitch. My exact words, God help me. Strike me down if I'm lying right now. I'm like, no, you crusty bitch. I don't touch your kids. So she was like, fine, whatever. And she goes down the street again. And I drink my coffee on the front porch thinking to myself, why the fuck? Why the fuck? How the fuck? And who the fuck does she think she's talking to like that? I want to know. Because I was being a good citizen for once in my life. Moral of the story. Next time, they're getting their ass ran the fuck over. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I really don't. But that's my little story. 2 times in a row. Y'all welcome. If you like this video, make sure you like it. Make sure you subscribe. Leave a comment asking me, what I should rant about next. Because I have a lot to rant about. I'm petty as fuck. I love y'all. And I shall see you next time. Peace.